let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of practical joke y'all tried to pull on me by putting me up after that. It all started with Zitra, man, just singing that song, man. That did something to me. And then Kyla and Nisha coming up. I said the other night, life is not measured by the number of breaths you take, you know, but by the moments that take your breath away. There's been a few occasions in my life where my breath has physically been taken away in a good way. The first way was when my youngest brother, we are 20 years apart. I know, we got the same mom and daddy. I know. 20 years apart. I just so happened to be home visiting my family, and we were at church, and it was the invitation was open and stuff like that. And in the church that I grew up in, it was a small church, old school church. You had the mother of the church. Anybody grew up in a church like that? I mean, this is before big church. I know you go to a mega church now, and the parking lot is like a dagger. It's bigger than the Texas Stadium parking lot. I know what your church looked like. I know. This church, small church I grew up in, and I saw my brother walking during the invitation. And the first thing in my mind, TK, was, why is Caleb walking during the invitation? And then it hit me. That was the moment that he was giving his life to Christ. I physically, my breath left that was the first time, a moment in my life, it took my breath away. I could not breathe. I was so overjoyed to be there to witness that. The second two moments when I witnessed the birth of my two sons physically took my breath away. Never seen anything like it. And that moment with Kyla and Nisha, I went through it right there. It physically took my breath away. I was like, Lord Jesus, what are you doing? Because it confirmed something for me. That was worth the price of admission right there. That right there was worth the price of admission. In addition to everything that we've gotten so far this weekend, from witnessing RVP being birthed, right, to being able to hang out with teammates, listening to the amazing leaders and speakers yesterday, from Phoenicia talking about vision, Mark talking about, you know, limiting beliefs, Felicia talking about getting outside your comfort zone, right? Tamika talking about the healing process, Brandon talking about energy, and then TK hitting us, man, upside the dome piece, talking about reprogramming your mind. He said, man, look, come over here. You know, he did that whole contemplation exercise and stuff like that. I was like, man, I told him last night, I was like, I had never seen that. We all have done that. Yeah. But I didn't know that that's what we were doing. And now he gave us an opportunity to weaponize something like that. All of that. And to come this morning to witness the Spirit of God move over this whole place. My goodness. If you don't believe you're at the right place at the right time, we need to call the paramedics right now to check your pulse because you're dead. But I know we're not dead because 2023, we alive. Say, I'm alive.
I'm alive.
And we're going to get something done. What I'm going to talk to you about tonight, teammates, I promise you, you've already heard it. It's so amazing how all of the leadership, we got the topic of manifestation. And none of us consulted with one another about our presentations. And it's so amazing, Felicia, how the presentation topics fell to each person and how it was perfect for them. Yeah. And how all of the subject matter is consistent with what the previous speaker or the next speaker is saying. So I'm up here humbly submitting, teammates. I'm not going to tell you anything different. I'm just going to present it my way.
Come on, Nick.
My way. But you've already heard it. You've already seen it laid out to you. And so my topic this morning is to take extreme action. Extreme action. I'm telling you, man, I was waiting on 2023. I was looking for it. Have you ever been looking for somebody? No, I'm talking about in a way like, man, I got something I need to deal with you with. I was looking for 2023. I was like, man, look, I'm ready to put you on your back, but don't hide from me, man. I mean, look, I'm waiting on you. And so does anybody feel like 2023 is going to be your year, right? This is going to be the year that you're going to manifest some amazing things. I guarantee you got to have vision. You got to approach and overcome your limited beliefs. You got to get outside your comfort zone, right? You got to have the right energy. Keep that same energy. I love what Brandon was talking about. And you got to heal. You got to get over the things. You can't let certain things hold you back and keep you stuck. And you got to reprogram your mind. But to pull it all together, before I pass the baton to the next speaker, the one thing you got to make a decision that you're going to do is that you're going to take action. None of it matters until you make the decision to take action. That's right. And let me tell you something, teammates. In order for you to take action, one of the things you got to do, help me out, Ryan, is it, hold on. There it is. One of the things you got to do when you take action is you got to tap into the power of certainty. Now, Mark talked about certainty in a certain way yesterday, and I want to give you the other side of certainty, because certainty is like a pendulum. It can swing both ways, right? There's a bad side of certainty, and then there's a good side of certainty. Are y'all with me so far? So what is the definition of certainty? Certainty says, look, a firm conviction that something is the case, a fact that is definitely true, or an event that is definitely going to take place. She knew with absolute certainty that she will become a RVP.
Come on.
She knew with absolute certainty that she will become a regional vice president. See, in order for you to take extreme action, you got to tap into that. And you've seen it before. You've seen certainty happen in a way that has impacted everybody in this room. Man, my son, he had a field trip to the Museum of Fine Arts downtown, and Raheem and I, we were fortunate enough to be chaperones. The only mom and dad chaperones on that field trip. So we were, we had a good time. We were walking around the museum and stuff like that. And TK, I walked into a place, and their group was being guided by this tour guide and the museum guide. And I walked, and I looked to my right, and there was an exhibit in there of Stokely Carmichael. This clicker's not working.
Turn it on.
Yes. I don't know. It's not working. So there was an exhibit in there of Stokely Carmichael. Well, it was really a Gordon Parks exhibit. Gordon Parks is one of the preeminent photographers in American history and world history, right? So they had an exhibit in there, Gordon Parks, Stokely Carmichael, and Black Power, right? It was so awesome, man. I said, you know what? After this tour is over, we're going to come back and we're going to go through that part, and I want to see what's going on there. And so the tour was over, the kids got on the bus, they left. Raheem and I, we went back downstairs and we went to the tour. I strongly encourage you to take some time. The exhibit leaves on January the 16th. I strongly encourage. He has roots in Houston. You got to go check this thing out as far as the impact that he had in the Houston area up at TSU. Y'all ain't hearing me. You got to go check this out. And so I was walking around, I was seeing the photographs and reading the write-ups and all of this history, right? And so what Stokely Carmichael did, what I didn't know, is that when the Voting Rights Act passed in 1965 and they did the March on Selma, he was supposed to be there. But he decided not to go there, and he went to a county in Alabama called Lowndes County, Alabama. Because the Voting Rights Act had just passed, and 80% of the people in this county were black, and none of them were registered to vote. So he was a 24-year-old young revolutionary that came boots on the ground, Lowndes County, going around door to door, farm to farm, to people to get them to register to vote. They said, Gordon Parks said, I had never seen anything like it. It was like the Apostle Paul. He became all things to all people. Like he'll put on overalls one day, and and he'll be at a county meeting encouraging the people to vote. He'll talk their language. He'll get on their level. Then he had a meeting in New York, and I see him change and put on a suit and tie and fly up to New York to get a meeting. He said, man, this guy was the preeminent leader. And so these images that you see, these are from there, where he's talking to this lady in Lowndes County about, I need you to get registered to vote. And I'm telling you right now, just like anything that leaders do, it wasn't easy. That's right. You see the frustration that this man is going through right here as he's at his desk, trying to figure this thing out. You see the teaching that he's doing. You see that it wasn't safe work. He's walking with security because people wanted to take him out because of the actions he was taking. Man. And let me tell you something right now, family. During that period of time, click it for me. That period of time, I don't know if the batteries might be out in this. They had no cell phones, no computers, no internet, no text messages, no emails, no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter, no Microsoft Zoom or Teams, no FaceTime. Hey, just get them on FaceTime and we can talk real quick. No GPS. Where are we going? I don't know. What does it say on the map? I got to get from this side of town to that side of the town. No Uber, no Lyft. We just call Uber. No age-old experience. How old did I say he was? 24 years old. No system to model. Nobody had done it before him and said, hey, look, this is the blueprint to do revolutionary work. No frame of reference, but what they had was certainty. Come on, Nick. He didn't know that it was going to work, but he had a belief. That's right. That if I do this work, not part-time, but if I dedicate my life to this work and I take action, even if I don't reap the benefits, somebody in my people will. Come on. And we are the manifestation of the certainty behind the actions that Stokely Carmichael and so many others like him took. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. And so kick me to the next slide. And so when you talk about the power of certainty, there's 4 elements. You want to write these down. You want to draw these boxes. There's 4 elements to the power of certainty. This is not mine. I got this from Tony Robbins. There's 4 elements to the power of certainty. There's potential. There's action. There's results. And there's belief. What was the first one I said? Say it with me. There's potential. There's actions. There's results. And what's the last one? Belief. Belief. Let's start with potential. See, when you have potential, we're talking about skills, knowledge, and resources. What are we talking about? Skills, knowledge, and resources. See, when you hear skills, knowledge, and resources, Super J, a lot of people be like, well, do I have an MBA for business? Do I have venture capital funding? Do I have a business plan? See, it's different in Primerica when we talk about potential. Yeah. It's just a little bit different. Do y'all know how it's different? Are you breathing? Are you breathing? Can you read and write? Y'all didn't sound too confident in that. Can you read and write? Yeah. It's okay to say yes back when I ask these questions. Can
Absolutely.
Do you have access to mentorship? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Do you have access to a business system? Yes. Will that system get you positive results? Yes. Has it gotten you positive results in the past? Yes. Okay. Will someone model that system for you? Yes. Will someone teach you that system? Yes. Do you have adequate technology? Yes. Oh, I got a beef with y'all on that one. Hold on a second. You mean to tell me all y'all sitting in this room got access to adequate technology? Then why does your Zoom look so dark? Ain't nobody Zoom dating you. You got it on. You got the light. Turn the lights down now. What you doing over there? My Zoom space lit up like a Christmas tree. Hey, your appointment we wanted, the person we wanted the appointment with, they Zoom space lit up like a Christmas tree. Your Zoom space, turn that light down low. Come on, Aaron Hall. What is happening in your Zoom world? When we're supposed to be running a 6:30 appointment. Can we fix that in 2023, y'all? Yes. Now, can we fix that in 2023? Yes. Okay, here we go.
Fix it.
Do you have company support and tech support?
Absolutely.
Do you know how we get compensated here? Yes. You got everything you need. You got the skills, the knowledge, and the resources. But here's the problem. See, we don't have a knowledge problem. We got an execution problem. We don't have a knowledge problem. We have an execution problem. Everybody say execution. Execution. See, here's the deal. This is the deal, Marquis. Most people have the capacity to double and triple their income just by consistently applying the things they already know. Wow.
Wow.
You got everything you need right now to go to the next level, the level after that, and the level above that. Everything you need right now. Let's go to action. See, there's two different types of action. There's inspired action and there's planned action. What's the first one?
Inspired action.
Let's talk about that one. See, inspired action is when something deep within calls you to take that action and it don't make no daggum sense. See, when God called Abram to leave his daddy's house, to leave Ur in Mesopotamia, right now, he said, I want you to take everything, leave, and I'm going to take you to a land. I'm going to show you a land. I'm going to plant you in a land. What land? I'll tell you when you get there. And if you look at verse 4 in chapter 12, it said, and Abram went just as God told him. It didn't make any sense. What do you think his daddy and the family was saying? Where are you going? I don't know. You going by yourself? No, I'm taking everybody. Everybody? Yep, and Lot coming with me too. Lot coming too? See, when Phoenicia got on the stage yesterday, and she talked about vision and how when Freddie Stanmore came to their house, stay with me now, and how she had been in a place to where she had a calling inside of her. You know, she had, it was something that was just, it had to come out. She didn't know what it was. She didn't know what it looked like. But when Freddie came up, she had no intention of saying anything. But when he did that simple 6-page presentation that he had been trained by Terrell and Anna Knighton to do, don't miss that.
Come on.
She got hit with inspired action. She said, is this all you do? Do you all have training? And she looked at Stephen and said, babe, we can do this. Stephen said, do what? That was inspired action. Didn't make no sense. But because they took inspired action, we're sitting here today, y'all. So you need inspired action. But what I want to talk to you a lot about today is planned action. See, planned action is predetermined activities that are organized and implemented to accomplish an objective. They call this execution work.
That's right.
Are y'all with me?
Yes.
So let's talk about execution work. What is execution work? Focus on activities that matter the most. That matter the what?
Most.
That matter the what?
Most.
Maintaining a sense of urgency. Keeping that same energy when you were inspired to get those things done. And then what do? You shed the low value activities that keep you
Stuck.
Here's a challenge, family. The greatest predictor of your future is your daily actions. If you want to know how healthy you're going to be in the future, watch how you're eating today and your exercising. Your daily habits and actions are the greatest predictor of your future. Stay with me. Stay with me. Y'all have seen me put this up. I call this the winning momentum cycle, right? So in the business, we have step 1, which is prospecting. Then you have step 2, scheduling appointments. Step 3, winning presentation. Step 4, recruiting, closing business, getting referrals. Can we all agree that this is the work of Primerica? Primarily, this is the work. Are y'all with me? Is this the work?
Yes.
Well, let me ask you a question. If this is the work, then you must create a clear plan of when and how many. Notice I didn't say how, because you know how.
Come on.
Do you know how?
Yes.
Be honest with yourself. Do you know how?
Yes.
So it ain't how, but it's when and how many of these are you going to do. Then you need to execute daily. Not weekly, not monthly, but
Daily.
you got to execute daily. What do I mean by that? Getting blank new contacts a day. Scheduling blank new first-time appointments a day. Completing blank new first-time appointments a day. Working CRM, calling your clients on their birthdays. Working CRM, scheduling client reviews. Working CRM, trying to get beneficiary certificates and emergency contact certificates. Working your child routing conversion report. Calling teammates. Building relationships with teammates. Spending one-on-one time with key teammates. Things like that. But here's the problem, guys. The most important actions are often the most uncomfortable. I know y'all looking at that like, oh Lord, I thought he was going to say everything but those things. I know it's uncomfortable, but this is the execution work. This is the work. But let me move on, because I know this is what y'all want to talk about is the results. Everybody wants the results. TK, where the payoff at, man? How can I get to the yams? Y'all remember that episode of Martin? He said, how can I get to the yams? And what did Tommy Davis say? You just gotta have faith, man. He said, what's her phone number? Everybody want to get to the yams. Let's talk about the yams then, man. I'm going to talk about the tale of two indicators, right? So you have a lag indicator. These are results. You have a lag indicator. And this is what everybody loves, is the lag indicator. See, the lag indicator, it measures the current performance overall health of your business, they're called outputs, right? And then you have a lead indicator. These are the actions and behaviors and business results, right, that produce the lag indicators. These are called inputs. So what are some lag indicators? You closing like this. Coach, I just got one. I just closed 3 sales. You know, when you own, you can let everybody know. Well, you lighten up the group meeting. You lighten up. You lighten up all the social, the group messaging deals. You lighten it all up, man. Hey, I closed one. You go on the Super Saturday. You know I'm on the leaderboard, right? You know they got you go on the leaderboard. You close the securities business. You're getting new recruits. You're getting referrals. You're making big money like Tasha Triplett. Qualifying for promotions, receiving recognition, winning company trips, getting fully licensed, building a cohesive and productive team. Life is great. I love Primerica. Those are lag indicators. Y'all know what the lead indicators are?
Let's go.
All them daily actions I was talking about. Those are the lead indicators. So they not only are a part of the actions, those daily actions, they also have a double purpose in results. Because the success that you're looking for is scheduled in your daily calendar. Those are the results. So if you focus on the lead indicators, which are results and their actions, they're two of the same, then you're going to get whatever lag indicator that you're shooting for. Y'all with me on that?
Yes.
Then let's talk about belief. This is the last one. See, this is where it all starts, y'all. It all starts with belief. See, Tony Robbins said, hey, the key is to create absolute certainty, to fill yourself with the belief that you will accomplish what you set out to, no matter what is happening in your external world. It's all about belief, you all. And so this is the deal. That belief is that inner knowing. I know that I know that I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That this is my vision that I have for my life. See, when you look at Stokely Carmichael, MLK, all these civil rights titans and legends, right? They had a belief. They had a vision in their mind of what they wanted to have happen and what they wanted to accomplish. And what that did, that moved them to action. Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
And so because of that, this is how things work. And you heard it said before, this is my spin on it. This is how things work. See, when you have belief, when you have that vision in your mind, family, listen to me. When you know that you know that you know, you have that belief, it allows you to tap into your potential. You tap into your skills, knowledge, and resources. And you use your potential, are y'all with me? To take action. And then you're taking action. You're scheduling appointments because you tapped into your potential, because it came from your belief. Because it came from your belief. You tapped into your potential. You took action. When you start taking action, you get some results. And then when you start getting results, what does that do? Does that increase your belief or does it lower your belief? It increases your belief. And it comes full circle. So now that you have more belief, what do you think you're going to do next? You're going to tap into more potential. And because you tap into more potential, you're going to take
greater action.
And when you take more action, you're going to get more. And then you're going to get more belief. And it's going to start to rotate. And before you know it, you start doing that over and over again, you're going to start picking up momentum. Oh, that thing is moving now. And before you know it, your joint is on fire, man. started with belief.
Yeah.
And because she believed, her and Nakai got together and said, man, we gonna be regional vice presidents.
Yeah.
And because of that, she tapped into her potential.
Come on.
Then they took action. And they got results. And then she started to believe more.
That's right.
And that's what's been happening in her business since 2015. Y'all ain't hearing me. But it can go the other way too. Oh Lord. If you ain't got no belief or very little belief, then you're going to tap into a little bit of potential. And then when you tap into a little bit of potential, you're taking a little action. And then when you're taking a little action, you ain't getting no results. And when you ain't getting no results, is it increasing your belief or is it lowering your belief? And you start thinking like, see, I knew this didn't work. See, they done lied to me. They done told me that I was going to make all this money. TK up there, excited. Him and Anna making all the money. They on a trip. Did I just hear him say they went to France? See, y'all know when black people say, that ain't a good thing. If you ever hear a black person say, you need to be like, all right, man, I'm gonna holler at you guys. And that happens. And you know what? Because that happens, it gets worse. It starts to slow down even more. It starts to slow down even more. Your belief level is on life support. You ain't tapping into no potential. You hating on the people that's winning. Yes, you are.
Talk about it, Nick. Talk about it. Talk about it.
You coming to the meetings late. You're leaving early. You're not scheduling no appointments. You're getting little to no results. You're barely showing up. And when that happens, everything is on fire. Not your business. The house is burning down. Call the fire department. Everything is burning. Not in a good way. And then this is what they hit you with, Steve. You get a phone call or text. Oh, I'm in that again. I'm thinking about quitting. Stage right. Y'all know that's what happened? But where did it all start? With belief. It all started with belief. See, here's the deal, man. When you focus on just changing your actions, you will experience incremental results. When you focus on just changing your actions, you will get incremental results. But when you focus on changing your belief, your actions will naturally align with your belief. And that's where breakthroughs happen. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
See, it all starts with your belief. See, everybody's searching for the next deal. Coach, give me a play. Coach, give me something, right? But it might be a 12-week year. It might be win the day. It might be 8531. Whatever the case be, everybody's looking for the new thing. What's this? You know, what's Bill Whittle doing? What's Mika them doing? What's what they doing in St. Louis? What are the Naranjos doing? What are they doing? Everybody looking for the new thing. It don't matter if you're not executing.
Come on. Come on.
And you're not going to execute unless you have the belief. So therefore, our results are a direct byproduct of the actions we take. And the actions are a manifestation of our underlying belief. Your belief drives your results. Everybody say, my belief drives my results. It's your belief. Some of y'all talking about, man, I'm just going through a funk. You don't have a crisis of passion. You have a crisis of vision. See, if you find yourself lacking passion in your business, what you're experiencing is not a crisis of passion, but a crisis of vision. Your vision is cloudy. Your vision is incomplete. It's not clear. Or you have no vision. Are you with me? See, here's the deal. Let's talk about pull versus push. Pull versus push. See, everybody wants to be pushed. Coach, I need you to stay on me this year. Coach, hold me accountable this year. Coach, man, just get with me. We get with leaders. I want you to hold me accountable to my goal. You want to be pushed. But let me tell you something, guys. It's okay to be pushed. It's okay to be held accountable. But this is the reality. If your vision is compelling enough, you don't have to be pushed. The vision will pull you.
Come on. Come on.
You ain't got to be pushed. Your vision will pull you. We don't have a crisis of passion. We have a crisis of vision. Can I give you one more?
Please, help us.
One last thing. Your primary vision is not your primary business is not your vision. Your primary business is not your vision. See, your primary business is supposed to serve your vision. See, why you are here is to build something that will serve your vision. I know that you thinking like, what is he talking about? But I'm going to go a little bit further. Stay with me. See, who are you and what is your vision? Who are you and what is your vision? See, you got a choice. You got option A. Let's do them, man. It's option A, B, and C. You can have your life revolving around your job. Oh, I worked on that all night. Y'all missed that. But look at the rotation going around right there. Yeah. Okay, I had to show y'all that again. There it is right there. To where your life revolves around your job. Y'all know it. Y'all hear it. You might be experiencing it. Man, we going here. We going there. When is it? Oh, man, I can't go. I got to work. We about to go do this, and this, girl. What's happening now? Okay, when is it? Okay. It's this year? I ain't got no more days. I'm sorry. Ooh. Next year coming, though, I get like another 2-3 weeks next year, though. Y'all think moving to next year? Tonight, girl, we about to do this, and this. You got to come. Man, what you doing? Is that? Oh, I don't get paid until Friday. I can't do nothing right now. See, your life is revolving around your job. But then you got option B. This is where your life is revolving around your business. TK talked about the other day. When you're goofing off, you should be working. When you're working, you should be goofing off. Man, you can't let it go. You can't put it mindset. You gotta go through this stage. Don't get stuck here. I'll repeat, don't get stuck here. Where your life is revolving around your business. And I think option C is what we all want. Is when you have a business that revolves around your life. Your business revolves around your life. I want to give you guys something before I leave. I'm going to give it to each of you guys. And for each person, it's going to be a one-of-one. It's going to be a unique gift that I'm going to put in the hands of each of you guys. No two are alike. If y'all don't mind, y'all stand up with me real quick. Just stand up. Wherever you're at, just stand up. I want to give you something. Right? What I want you to do is I want you to hold your hand out in front of you. Just keep it held up right now. Everybody got it? I want to put something in your hand. This is my unique gift to you. This is one of one, no two are alike. Are you ready? Yes. What I'm going to put in your hand is so important. It's so precious. It's so unique. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to just waste it away and squander it away. Are y'all ready? I want to put your life in your hand. I want you to look at it. Look down at your hand. It's your life. What do you see? You see it pulsating? You see your life breathing? Just like it is on the screen. Who's in your life? What life do you want to live? What life do you want to experience? Because we all said that we want a business that revolves around our life. Am I right or am I right? But what does that life look like for you? Keep your hand held up. You're looking at it. I want you to envision it. I want you to imagine it. Where do you live? Who's with you? Where are you going? Where are you traveling to? What kind of impact and philanthropic work are you doing? What kind of impact are you having in ministry? On your parents' lives, on your children's lives, on your grandchildren's lives? This is your gift. You only get one. It is unique to you. No two are alike. I learned this from TK. The pause is intentional. You can have a seat. I'm going to end with this. Rumi is a Persian poet, theologian, philosopher, probably the snazziest dresser in the country. He has a quote. He says, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself." It all starts with you. Not your team, not your upline, not the company. It starts with you. What are you going to do to change you? You have your life in your hand. It's pulsating, it's breathing, it's a living thing. What are you going to do with it? 10 years ago, when we came here, Raheem and I, 9 years ago, we came here and we had just had Messiah. And we took a picture. He was 6 weeks old. I had him in this arm right here. I was holding him. He was 6 weeks old. And Rahima was on my side. I got the picture on my phone right now. And that was my life at that time that I was holding in my hands, right? I sent my mom that picture, and my mom said, "Nick, that boy loved you." I said, "Mom, what you talking about?" She said, "I'm just looking at the way that baby is looking at you." she was like, I'm so proud of you and what you're doing. And she don't know how that ministered to me. You guys ministered to Raheem and I all weekend. What Ashanti and Natasha said to us last night, or Miss Darrell, or should I say Double Barrel, said to us last night, and y'all just ministered to us. And now today, my son is 9, we got a 7-year-old, and we were together this weekend, and I'm stepping back and I'm saying, man, this is my life. What do I want my life to look like? Not your life, but what do I want my life to look like? I don't know about you, family, but I'm going to go build a business that serves my life. And I advise you to do the same. Let's go manifest something great.